We've got baseball coming up under the dome tonight in St. Pete. It's the Jays and Rays coming up next. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order will read like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. Jose Reyes will stand in for the first time here. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Loney over at first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. So they keep Reyes off base to start things out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Melky Cabrera will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. There to take it now is Jennings as he makes the play for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now as we got a couple of All-Stars from last year squaring off in this one.
Yeah, a couple of first-time All-Stars, too. Both guys coming off of great years.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Jennings retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. They'll go to work against this man right here as you see the numbers for the Cal Berkeley product, right-hander Brandon Morrow. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Desmond Jennings will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll keep Jennings off base as he's retired for the first out. Time for a check of the scouting report now as we run you through the arsenal of this 29-year-old right-hander. Ben Zobrist will be the batter. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is in the air now for Rasmus out in center. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We've played an inning. No score. Jose Bautista leads things off now in the top half of the second. Three and 0 now to Bautista. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled back. There for it, Escobar. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman,
Brett Laurie will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? Show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Adam Lind will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
On the ground to third. On to Zobrist for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Longoria will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game, as he had 3 hits in the victory. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Wilson Betamit will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And he shows him the breaking ball for the 2nd time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
1-2 pitch to Loney. Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. When we return, we'll see Colby Rasmus start things out. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And there is Colby Rasmus now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Meiser will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard toward the right side. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Give him the juice, baby.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Jennings has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Matt Joyce will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Here we go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
So 1 away now, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. A little bit outside. 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And he's got it for out number 2.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Jose Molina will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Bautista waits on the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And that's a fair ball.
Third baseman number 13, Brett Lawrie.
Brett Lawrie will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the full count offering. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Myers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Deonder Navarro will step in now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Navarro's going to have himself extra bases. Bautista around third, heading home.
Yeah, for a 1-2 pitch, this bites off a lot of the strike zone. You can see on show track, it's pretty much right down the heart of the plate. He jumps all over it and drives it for a 1-out double.
Adam Lind will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And the more 3-2 counts they can run up on this guy, the better off they're going to be. The quicker you run up that pitch count, the quicker you maybe get this guy out of here.
Keep that runner close.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And a throw over the head of Loney. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Meiser Isturiz will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Your second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
No runs, no hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. There's a drive out to the gap in right center, and this is going to split Rasmus and Batista and get all the way to the wall. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
You know, maybe he was trying to get just a little too cute there with 2 strikes, and this is going to wind up costing him a run. I think they're hoping to freeze him on a little backdoor breaking ball right there, but this one bites off way too much of the plate, and he gets hammered for an RBI double.
Will Myers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Evan Longoria will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. 1 out and a runner on second base. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And a good block there by Navarro as he's able to keep this in front of him. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Wilson Betamit will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners on the move. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now.
1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
All right, Ray.
keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Melky Cabrera will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Ball 2.
Nope, that's down.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing him a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Jose Bautista will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Joyce will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Brett Laurie. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. James Loney will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what I call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Matt Joyce will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Come on, man.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Morrow readies the 1-2. Fouled back. And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Yunel Escobar will try it again. He flew out his first time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And as Torres takes care of this one for route number 2.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jose Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Deoner Navarro will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Come on, don't you walk in.
3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Mark Lowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Mark Lowe.
Adam Lind will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready on 2-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Colby Rasmus will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a peck of trouble now.
Meiser Isturis will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, that is a great call right there. They really needed a strikeout in that spot, and they got it. And now with one away, you can even get out of this scot-free if you can get a ground ball here.
Jose Reyes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Full count offering on its way. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Melky Cabrera will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch, and this will be fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 1. Desmond Jennings will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Ben Zobrist will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Will Myers will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now, you've got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Joel Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Joel Peralta.
Edwin Encarnacion will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Molina will watch this one in for the first out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And stepping in, the right-handed bat of third baseman Brett Lowry. There goes the runner. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the catcher Deandre Navarro. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Evan Longoria will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Wilson Betamit will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And this is knocked down on the mound. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
James Loney will stand in. Base on balls his last time. The 2-2 coming. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 3-1. Adam Lind will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
You know, I don't care what they tell you about these artificial turf fields. This one's tough on the ribs. You see him sprawl out for this one, and that's a tough landing right there. It's a great play, but he might have a rug burn or two as well.
Colby Rasmus will dig in. He singled his last time around. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Hit hard that time, but right to Escobar at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Meiser Asturias will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. 1-2. Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Matt Joyce will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Three and 2, here it is. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make the move now, as that's it for Brandon Morrow. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sergio Santos is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sergio Santos.
Yunel Escobar will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Pitch for pitch, man.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a fastball, as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
David DeJesus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, David DeJesus.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful, and this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Desmond Jennings will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Comes set, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Rasmus will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1. Heath Bell will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Hennigan is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Catching, number 24, Ryan Hennigan.
Jose Reyes will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And it's still 3-1. Casey Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, Casey Jansen.
Ben Zobrist will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
And in a two-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Will Myers will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off.
Number 3.
This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Evan Longoria is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Wilson Betemit will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Blue Jays come out on top, 3-1. Good night from Tampa.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 2 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon Morrow. His record is now 1-0. The save to Casey Jansen is first. The loss goes to Matt Moore. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.